Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fusion Racing League Formula One. We are at the Canadian Grand Prix. I hope you guys enjoyed that nice little track intro video. Some of you already like it out there. Happy days. Hello, Osman, Amy, Vanda, Mandy. Welcome on to the live show already. Yeah, it's going to be a good one, guys. We've only got a few races left, so yeah, a lot to look forward to. So let's just get this music down ever so slightly. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. It is now currently 3 minutes past 8, and we are busy getting ready for the qualification to start at 10 past 8. So looking forward to this one tonight. Let's quickly have a look at that. I think we need to have a look-see at the calendar for the season and see where we're sitting. There you guys can see it. We're at Canada this evening, 19th of March. And there's your winners of the tracks prior to this. Of all the 8 tracks that we have done already, only 4 left after Canada, which is Azerbaijan, Austin, USA, Qatar, the last sprint event for the season, and then Abu Dhabi on the 16th of April to finish off the season on a high as always. Man, oh man, this is going to be so cool. Wonder if I could do a couple of other nice things here for you guys. I'm sure we can. There it is. So that's the calendar. Let's have a look, see what else have we got on there for you guys. A bit of track info. Let's see the track info video. Let's have a look at where they are racing as well. That'll be handy if we can get to see it. Let's transition straight over to that. There you guys get a nice little layout of Canada. Fast-paced track this, very, very harsh on the rear tires. Had a good drive here on Monday night. Hello, Jolly Scottman. Welcome to the show, big boy. Guys, yeah, start-finish line just before that. Look at that little kink there. That's called the Wall of Champions turn right there before the start-finish line. 14 turns in total over here in Montreal. And there you got your 3 sectors. DRS zone at the back there, you can see it. That's your DRS zone 2, DRS zone 3, start and finish line. There's a lot of things going on this track, and it's going to be fun watching these guys go around this event for us. I just want to see, I don't seem to be in the right lobby, so I'm going to see if I can get myself into the right lobby, so bear with me. We've got 5 minutes before they actually kick off. How's a key cracker? Welcome to the show, big boy. All right, it looks like I am in the right lobby right now. We're looking good. So yeah, a lot to play for tonight, everyone, and it's going to be an absolute goodie. Look at that, all gold for you beautiful people out there watching the live show tonight. You deserve to have gold because you are my golden viewers. How good is that for a Wednesday? Funny. But yeah, looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be a really, really good race. Like I say, 4 minutes until we start. So sit back and enjoy the music. We'll catch you guys as soon as they're ready.
We're traders. It's in our...
We're not going to be traders. We are just going to wait for the beautiful music to start so that we don't have a problem with this thing. So bear with me. We are almost there. Look at that lovely background. You can see the traders there. That's just for the heck of it. Let's get back to the gold. That'll teach me not to pay for premium YouTube subscription. That'll be fixed next week, won't it? Yes, it will, Clinton. All right, guys, so welcome to your drivers for 2024 game still, but in 2025. Let's get through a couple of these names here so you guys get to see what's happening. There are some changes. Some people could not finish the season with us. We're still waiting to update the actual names. But until then, this is it. Driving for Alpine, Bas Otter, number 96. Detlef Straw, a.k.a. Black, number 15. Aston Martin, number 36. Venom, number 52. Brit. Team Ferrari, number 22, Brian. Number 9, Taserface. In the Haas, Big T, number 7, Lucius, number 98. Yeah, we in Canada, everybody. This is going to be good. Team McLaren, number 23, Hatea. Number 95, Low. I do believe he's been replaced this evening. Keep an eye out for the replacement driver. Mercedes-Benz, number 30, Cooper. The one and only Doctor Who, number 67. Sergeant Panda, number 90. Vicious Leader, number 41. Red Bull Racing. Nick, number 79. Big Rhino, 48. Kick Sauber. Shane, number 59. And Zero, number 46. Visa Carb Racing, the Baby Bulls. Jake's number 84. And number 33, Key Cracker. The owner and host of Fusion Racing is for Team Williams. That's your drivers, everybody. So yeah, a lot to play for tonight. Keep your eye out for some of the new drivers coming through. But we are going to be kicking off very shortly.
likes cowboy boots and my big Ford truck. She can hold a bourbon, drinks it neat, bakes buttermilk biscuits that can't be beat. With the big blue eyes and the long brown hair, I'm in love, she really gets me there. crazy. Lord, I wanna keep her, never wanna leave her. In the sky, stars are shining. We gonna ride to the break of dawn. On this road, pretty mama, we are driving far away till we're gone. In the sky, stars are shining. We gonna ride to the break of dawn. On this road, pretty mama, we are driving far away till we're gone. Lord, I wanna keep her, never wanna leave her.
And there we have it. Welcome to the live show, everybody. Let's see if we can get some volumes right. I'm hoping that's going to work a little bit better. We should be good with that. There we are. And we are live at Canada. Currently on with Mutant Mind. A new driver there already for Haas. So we're on board with him now. He's going to be setting the pace for everybody. He's out in front at the moment. So let's keep our eye on his lap. He's going to do a hot lap for us right now. And I'll take you guys through a lap here at Canada. Let's get a couple of things on here. There we are. That'll help a lot. Jump on board with him. This is the start finish line. That was the Wall of Champions right there. Stay as far right as you can. Yeah, tight left-hander going into a hairpin right. Trying to get on the throttle as early as possible, but you do tend to lose the tail over there, so you want to be very cautious with when you put it down. Stick far left here for right left-hander. Very fast-paced. There you can see it now. Go far left and turn in right and keep right here because you've got a hard left-hander coming up. You want to just kiss this curb and try and open up the next turn to the right as much as possible. This is your next DRS activation zone. You'll see the wing opening up at the back. He did not open up the wing. He's not using any of his DRS at the moment. Right-hander now also fast-paced. Like I said to you guys, look how fast this track is in general. And it eats those rear tires massively. How's it, D-Lift? Welcome to the show, man. Hairpin to the right. Such a slow turn. Look at that. If you don't get your braking point right there, you're gone. But it's such a slow hairpin. Your mind's just got to change into an absolute hairpin change of slow pace. Once again, DRS activation over there. Didn't open the wing. This is the right left-hander chicane that I was talking about. And if people get it wrong, they go straight into the wall on the other side. Look at this. There's the Wall of Champions. And he's kept it clean over there. Well done. How's it, Jeff? Welcome to the show. And a 1:14.5 is what he's doing for us at the moment. There's going to be a couple of more guys going over the lines now. There it is. Black doing a 1:11.5. Very good time there by him, already setting the bar quite high for the rest of the guys, but a lot of people still coming through, so let's keep our eye on them. I think there's someone in the Haas that's now also just started his hot lap. I think we're going to see a car putting in a time right now. Just keep your eye down at the bottom right-hand corner. You'll see people crossing the lines. We should get some times coming in there shortly. We're on board with Adrian at the moment. Let's see what he does for us. He's invalidated. He's not going to put a lap up. But Brian setting the benchmark totally at a 1:09.7. Good little lap there by Brian. Very happy with that. I'm sure of it. So, yeah, keep your eye on his lap times going further. Querbus now still on a hot lap as well to put in a time. Taserface, he is coming into Sector 3 shortly after this hairpin. There it is, Sector 3 starting. This is that hairpin. Look what I mean, guys. You've got to get this perfect. Shane putting in a time 1:09.9, just behind Brian, and Nick doing a 1:10.3. He's in third currently. Boss at a 1:11.5. So what is Taser going to put down for us? That's all guts and glory through that chicane, I'll tell you what. But yeah, it does look like he's done a good little time now, has he? No, he didn't post one. I think it's only going to start now. Funny how the sector time showed so much, they're 1 minute something, and he'd already crossed the line. Good lap there by Brian. He's getting us going here this evening. Khateya, he's a quick little driver too, so let's see if he puts something down. I'm expecting him to be in the top 3 at least, so watch out for this McLaren. Big lock-up in front of him there in the kick Sauber, not making the turn there, missing that apex a little bit on the right-hand side. But let's see what he puts down for us there. Does he open the wing? He sure does. Come on, say it. Told you guys. Top 3. He's in second place. 109.8. Look how tight it is there. Top 4 drivers all in 109s already. So they're definitely setting some benchmarks over here. Just want to see if we can get a little bit more sound up there for you guys on the game. I don't know if it's going to help, but we'll try it. Hopefully it does work. There we go. Game capture. I'm just changing some filters here as well, guys. So like I said, just bear with me until I get all my actual game sounds and that fixed up. And then while we are here, I think it might be a really good idea. There's my gain. You wonderful thing. Let's up you a little bit more. That should be even nicer. And I think this is a good time to show you guys where our drivers are standing at the moment. So there you go. You'll see it on the right hand side popping up on the screen. And yeah, Shane sitting there with 206 points, 169 for Boss, Getea 135, Brett 133, and Brian 111. Bearing in mind, Brian couldn't compete in all the races, as you guys remember. He had a little bit of trouble with, not trouble, but he had work to do, so he couldn't always just get out there. Adrian Slack still to put up a time there. Big Rhino, he's out on a lap. Let's follow the Kick Sauber. But there's your guys' standings for your drivers on the far right hand side. So nice little graphics there for you guys to see what's going on with your favorite driver and seeing what they have to do. We've got 5 races left, including this one at Canada. So all to play for. Who's your money on this evening, everybody? That's the good question. Who is your money on tonight? Alright, Big Rhino. Hard through that chicane. Kept it out of the wall. What time does he put up for us? He's on an outlap. He's starting it now, sorry. So let's keep an eye on him. Let's see what he does. We're still waiting for Brett. He's out. I don't know if he had a quali ban. I'm not sure about that. But he is not participating in the qualis. Doctor Who still in the pits. Jake's on an outlap. Keycrack still on an outlap. And Black on a new outlap. But let's keep our eye here on Big Rhino in the Kick Sauber, see what he does. Welcome to all you Lacquer listeners out there. Hope you guys are having a good time. We are following Big Rhino at the moment. After he's done his lap, I'll give you guys a good view at the constructor standings currently. We can see where the guys are with their teams. And then you can root for your favorite drivers. Alright, only the chicane to go over here. Does he dive it in? He sure does. Putting himself back a lap in. Still 9 minutes of the session, so they can get back in and really bang out another lap. What does he do for us? There it is, 8th position. 110.6. Good lap there by you, Big Rhino. Well done. So who hasn't done a lap yet? Keycracker. We're on board with him. He's invalidated, so this lap won't count. But we can jump straight over to Jake's. He's got a valid one, and he's going to probably be putting in a time right now. Right, let's get that graphics off at the same time. Driver standings done. Let's have a quick look at... I don't know if I've got the other one yet. I'm going to see if I can find it for us, guys. So stick around for that one. No, not picking it up there. But what did Jake's do for us? Jake's went up to P6 110.2. He's put in a really good time. Adrian's still in the pits. Doctor Who, he's out on an outlap. He's the only one still to put a time in. But keep your eye on the leaderboards. There are guys out there trying to better their times already. So those might drop as we go. But we'll follow the Docker on a lap here as well. And see what he can do. Can he get himself up into the top 10? Ooh, hit that curb really, really hard there, did the Doc. Back into the pits, so he's not going to put a lap time up yet for us. Jump over to Khataya. He's put a purple sector 1 in already, so he's trying to better that time. Nick taking his position from him, so Nick's in the 109.8. He's in the pits at the moment, but look at that, 5 guys in the 109s already. Jake's very close to it. And Boss Otto in the 110, he's on the outlap. We'll follow him after this. I'm pretty sure he's going to do something as well. Quibus now on the 109.8. Shane 109.9. Black 110.2. What's Khataya going to do for us? Did he beat his time? Got a nice slipstream there from the Haas as well. But no, not better that time there on that run. I think he's going again, but he locked up a bit. Those tyres are not good. Oh, and they had a little bit of a crash boom bang over there with the Haas, and they just parked on the right hand side. Not happy, those two campers, are they? Let's see what happens with that. Alright, so not doing his lap time yet. Boss Otter, he's on that hot lap. Let's keep an eye on him. I think they just try to stay out of the way for other guys qualifying as well. Boss Otter, is he down on his time? We'll see it now as he finishes the sector. Yeah, slightly down on his time. He needs to find 410s to go into the 109s. Big lock up there on the hairpin. And yeah, he's pulled out of that. He's not happy with that at all. Let's say his wing right off. Can only imagine how fast that car's going to be now. No front wing. Here we go. New wings, reset. And let's get onto the P1 contender. This is Brian, everybody. He's going to be starting a hotline right now. So let's see what he does. So if you look at the mini-map at the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see there's little lines. There's 3 lines on the actual map. Here's one of them. As they cross, look at the top right. It shows you their delta. So he's 1/10 faster than his fastest lap already. So he's bettering his time. That's what it means. Big lockup he had there going into that left-hander. Hopefully it didn't hurt him too much. But he's definitely making up time. You'll see a new delta on the top right of your screen now when he crosses this line again. So he lost a bit of time there with those lockups, I think. Same with this one. He might consider going back into the pits and not finishing this lap. We'll see what he decides to do. Getting a lovely slipstream there from his teammate. And yeah, he's closing off his lap. Let's see what he does. Invalidated. Unfortunately invalidated on that last turn. He's might get back around again and get out. I mean, there's 4 minutes left. And it's not a super long lap. I mean, 1 minute and 9. So he might be able to get back and do something. That's an invalidation there. Let's jump over to Big Rhino. He's doing another one. Game capture. Let's see. You say you've got a cursor screen there on your... It shouldn't be on there, so I'm not sure where you're getting a cursor screen from, but it's my side seems clear. Anybody else see a cursor on their screen? Let me know. Oh yeah, the point screen on the right. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, that's the constructor points happening on the right hand side. I'll quickly remove that for you guys, so you can see a clearer picture. There you are. I was looking for the actual constructor points, but I'm not seeming to find that. So we'll get back to that later with the brakes on. We'll see if we can find something on the constructors for you guys. The big rhino pulling out of that lap. I think he wants to have another go at this. Brian he can't have another go. He's invalidated. He needs to get back to the pits. 2 minutes and 45. He's coming to the pit lane now. He's not. He's not at the pits yet. He's going around again. He's just going with those tires. Here we go, everyone. Nick also just starting a lap behind him, so keep your eye on that. And Shane should be ahead of both of them. No, he's not. He's behind them too. So all three of these are going to cross lines one after the other. That's going to be great to see. Let's get on board with Brian. Once again, keep your eye on those deltas on the top right of your screen, everyone. If it's in a minus, you know he's already bettering his time. Oh, that was such a good cut on that one, wasn't it? Yeah, he's a 10th up on his time already. Big lock up there again on that hairpin. That could be because of the older tires. Come on, Brian. What time are you putting down, mate? He did better his time. 109.4. Great third sector there by Brian. What's Shane doing? He's crossing the line right now too. Oh, 109.3. Shane pips him by a 10th and gets the job done. He's in P1. What's Nick going to do? Nick's crossing the line right now too. Is Nick going to better his time? No, he's not. I think he's going to go again though. Let's have a look. Kataya's invalidated his lap, so he might get around again for another lap. But currently, Shane in the pound seats, Kataya spinning a bit there on the start-finish line. I do not think he's going to be able to get this next track done. And Kurbis on an out lap, he's got an invalidated lap, but he could still get around and make it happen. Where's Nick? There we go. He's a 10th up on his time, so meaning he's slower by a 10th. So let's see if he does anything good in the last sector. Guns it through here, and we might just be able to pull himself up even higher. But currently, Shane's sitting in the pound seats in P1. Great lap by him, 109.3. Jake's P7. He's also going to be coming through the ranks. Watch out for him. I'm going to jump back to Nick. He's done. He's not going to make that lap. So let's jump straight over to Jake's right now. He's trying to complete his lap here. Don't write off the likes of Boss Otter. He's still coming. He's on a lap at the moment. Did he pull out? No, he's not. He's going for it. Jake's up on his time ever so slightly, so he's going to cross the line and put something better up. He might just go up to P5. Let's see. He did not better his time there, did Jakes. He stays where he is. Nick gets an illegal blocking move there. I think it's a bit harsh because they were trying to get out of the way for guys on track. We'll see about that one. Boss Otter just doing a beautiful purple sector 2 there. So he's in the key part here as well of the track. He might just do this. Happy with my 6th there. Yeah, black, absolutely. It's not bad at all. Well, 7th at the moment because it looks like Jakes has taken a position there. He's P7 or P6. Boss, P3. He jumps all the way up with a 109.6. Well done, Boss. Great drive there, pushing everybody down one position now. And that is probably going to be that for the guys. Let's have a look at Cooper. He's coming to close off his lap right now as well. Is he doing it? Yes, he is. Stay out of the wall of champions, Coopy. What are you going to do? What's your time? Is he jumping up into the top 10? He sure is. 10th place, as I called it. Well done, Cooper. That's going to be your qualification, everybody. Shane taking it there on the last effort that he had. 109.3. Brian tightly contended with a 109.4. Boss 109.6, 109.8, 109.8, 109.8. I mean, look at those times, guys. Top 6 guys in the 109s. Kind of called it. I thought it's going to be a mid to low 109s for the qualifications, what I called on Monday. So, hey, happy with that. Well done to these lads. That's really a good time. That's your confirmation of your drivers for the main race. Osman saying, well done, Black. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Been missing you behind the wheel, Osman. I miss you on Mondays, brother. But I know you're busy, so hope it's all well with you and the family. Keep safe that side. Cracker doing his lap on mediums there, guys. So bear that in mind. He's got himself a nice extra set of softs for the race. That's that. Let's wait for these guys to get going again. Until then, you guys get to hear that brilliant country song of mine one more time. Enjoy that.
In a big Ford truck, she can hold a bourbon, drinks it neat, bakes buttermilk biscuits that can't be beat. With the big blue eyes and the long brown hair, I'm in love, she really gets me there. Never wanna leave her. In the sky, stars are shining. We gonna ride till the break of dawn. On this road, pretty mama, we are driving far away till we're gone. In the sky, stars are shining. We gonna ride till the break
welcome back, everybody. Some cool tunes to keep you guys busy there in the background. Remember, those tracks are available for free download. Just go to my Clinton's music section on our Discord channel. Yeah, and just download it. Have fun with it. It's all yours. It's royalty free, so have a blast. Right now, excuse me, listen to that cough. That's an old smoker's cough coming through there. We are sitting on board with Shane, waiting to start the Canadian Grand Prix 2025, everybody. Hold on tight, this is going to be good. Osman saying he'll be back on the 31st, so that's going to be cool to see him back there too, so wonderful. Let's get some tyre detail for everybody. There it is. Everybody on hards except for Josh and Bert. Waiting for the lights to go out. And we're away, everybody, live at Canada, Montreal. Big spin there by Shane. Brian making use of that, taking P1 immediately. Go, go, go. That's the words from the people that's live. I agree with that. Let's just wait for these guys to settle in. This is some hard racing happening right now. Lap 1, you know, a lot of things are going to change. But let's see who gets out in front after lap 1, because this battle between Shane and Brian is massive. Geteye not letting go either. He's right up there with him. Black, Quibus, Jakes, Boss. All of them up there. Boss losing a couple of positions, I think, on the actual start. Yellow in sector 2. But wow, these guys are fighting one another. Remember, Slipstream is going to be huge. We do not have DRS activated yet, at least for the first 2 laps. So they can only use the Slipstream to get past one another. And I'm pretty sure they're going to try and make use of that. Where are they? Where are my drivers? Coming around the corner now. There they are, all 3 of them. Baby Bull, Shane, McLaren, Ferrari, Alpine, Haas. Chasing each other down. Lap 1 done. Shane managed to regain his position. Geteye P2. Brian now P3. Geteye had a look on the inside, deciding nope, he's going to tuck it in. He's not ready for the move yet. Whoever's giving Brian a lot of trouble there as well. He's putting on pressure. Cooper up to P8 now at the moment. Black down to P15. I think he might have had a little bit of shenanigans happen to him on lap 1. We'll see what's happening with these guys who had some wing damage or not. But nobody's gone into the pits yet, so that's a good sign. Geteye got DRS now. Guys are going to see how powerful that DRS is down the back straight just before the chicane of the Wall of Champions. It is so powerful. This is that hairpin. You just got to keep your head about you. Get on the throttle as early as you can. You need about 3 or 4 laps for these hard tyres to warm up as well. Look at that wing of the McLaren open up now. Bam, there it is. Look at the speed difference. Trying to look on the inside. He makes the move quite comfortably because of the DRS. Hanku saying, let's go, Shaney. Shane's going to stick with him. He's not going to let that go, not easily. Going to get rid of these tires for you guys just for now. We don't need to see that, but we can have a look at the position changes while we're here. What is the biggest gainer? Geteye is on 3 up. He's in P1 at the moment. 4 up by Taserface. 5 up by Joshua. Not keeping it clean there, Josh. Well done, lad. 9 drops there by Big Rhino. He's not going to be too happy with that. 8 there by Black. So those are the 2 losing the most positions on the launch. Keep the intervals going there. We don't need any there. These penalties already on the side, guys. This is a high penalty track as well. That chicane just before the start finish line. Tough one to contend with. It tends to give you a penalty when you're following somebody. When you're not, it doesn't. It's kind of a weird thing. Thank you, EA. We love you a lot. Alright, here we go. Shane having a look now. He's got the wing open. He's going to try and make the move. He comfortably passes him on the inside again. And he's back into P1. But have a look at this. Brian's going to also make some positions up, surely. He's busy chasing Quibus down. And he's going to have the DRS activation to his favor now too. 112.3 there by Shane. Good lap. great little battle happening there. P1 and P2. And the same for P3, 4 and 5. All within each other's DRS there, so keep an eye on these. You can see Quibus trying to get in the DRS of Khataya because that'll benefit him to basically keep the gap on Brian a little bit easier. But if he doesn't stay within a second, he doesn't get the open wing advantage. So we'll see if by the detection zone, did he manage to keep it under a second. Brian losing a bit of time there. He did not get it, so I think Brian's going to have a huge advantage down the start-finish line straight. Keep your eye again on Khataya and Shane, because they're going to have a go at each other too. Big Rhino out of the session, unfortunately. Is that a safety car? I don't see anything like that. I'm getting a vision blurry. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'm going to just set it down a little bit lower. Hopefully that helps with the blurriness. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Let's try it. And we see if that's going to help you guys on screen. Hopefully it just sorts it out. I've been having problems with the way OBS has been connecting with YouTube, so it could be that too. Then again, it depends who's saying the vision is blurry. If you wear glasses, please clean the specs, everybody. It might just be a dot on your actual glass and not on the screen. But that's once again just my funny. I'll be here all week, everyone. Khataya, P1 now. He's taken that position back. Brian and Quibus still having a fight. Boss Otter coming into the mix now too. And Jake's trying to close that gap between himself and Boss as well. Another 3-second time penalty there for Brian. I told you guys penalties are going to be high, yeah. Hope you guys are all doing well outside there. Issue with YouTube. Oh, did you clean those specs there, Mama Wonder? I like chipping people. Let's see, Shane taking the position back again. A little bit harder this time. He managed to make it work just before the chicane, but look at that exit that Khataya got there. Shane having the advantage of a double DRS. Remember, if you get the DRS down the straight, once you get to the start-finish line, you'll get the DRS again, even if you are behind, in front of the other car. It's a double activation one. Oh, what a battle. Quibus losing his position to Brian. Brian pulling in that position now. He's in P3, currently headed for a podium. Boss Otter putting pressure on Quibus now, but remember, Brian's not going to have the advantage of the DRS here, so that's going to hurt a bit. They're going to catch him down the straight again. Oh, he's got a little bit wide there to Brian. Quibus getting a good exit, challenging him down to the hairpin. Nice defensive driving there by Brian, but he's going to be under pressure down the straight now. And there you can see Shane and Khataya still having a really good battle in the front. Quibus taking P3. He's back there. Boss Otter in P4 and Brian down to P5. P3 there for Boss now having a fight in the beginning. Oh, big tail whip by the Haas. Quibus losing a little bit on the rear end. Managing to catch it, but doing pretty good. Khataya still battling with Shane for P1. While these guys are having a go at each other, let's jump down to a bit of the lower oak. This is E9, the Williams, having a fight with Nick. He's got DRS on him, so he should be okay to have a look at him on the down the back straight. Lovely shot there from the top camera. Joshua Knott, 4/10 away from Mutant Mind. Let's have a look at Josh as well. There it is. He's taken the inside line, made up that position. He's up to P13 in the Red Bull. Khataya Shade still battling. They're changing positions one more time down the back straight. Alright, I told you guys it's going to be a high penalty track. This wasn't far off of that. Let's have a quick look at those penalties, give you guys some info on it. 336, 333 all the way down to the bottom there. So those guys have got their penalties. You can't work those off, so it's going to hurt them at the end of the race. We'll see how many of these people get it right. I see Big Rhino has left the session. I'm going to send him another invite quickly, everybody. Hopefully try and get him back in here. Let's see what happens there. All right, Big Rhino, invite has been sent to you, brother. Hope you get back in the game. This battle between Shane and Kateya is massive. Shane losing a bit of time on Kateya now, so they could be breaking on it. Watch out for Brian. Here he comes. Guys aren't very, very far off one another. Where's Doctor Who? He's having a good drive. P11. Oh, big spin there. Brian taking the position from Boss. Boss losing the rear end on that hairpin. So Brian back up to P4. Trying to chase down Querbus, but Querbus now getting some advantage of time simply because of the battle they were having. But Shane and Kateya still going at each other. Remember, they're on hards, guys, so they can go quite a long way. Another 3 seconds there for Brian, up to 9 seconds of penalties. Hooper, 3 seconds. Nick, 0. Jakes, 0. That's going to benefit them at the end of the race, there's no doubt. Here's a good little battle happening with Jakes and Boss at the moment. So lap 9 out of 35 laps at this track. You're going to try and do a one-stopper, which should generally be hard mediums. Average pit time stop loss here is about 25 seconds. Actually 23, sorry, my apologies. Broken wing, add 7 seconds to that time. Nick, 4.6 behind, but Brewitt having a good drive. He's also trying to make up positions. 3-second penalties for him. Looks like everybody's balancing themselves out with the penalties. Black currently in P12, trying to work his way back up after that really good qualifying he had. He's trying to get himself back up into the rankings there. He's in P12 currently. Just have to be in the top 10. Get yourself a point for yourself and your team. Kateya and Shane changing positions again. Shane P1 right now. Look at this battle. Brett having that move as I changed the channel, but there it is. Move is done with the DRS. He's got that wing open again. It should give him an advantage just to get through to the next few turns, and he can try and work up that gap. Nice drive there, Bretty. P9 Aston Martin. Yeah, exactly, Amy. It's just such a high penalty track, this. It's so high speed. You could see it there. Look at that. If they just cross that white line with their tire, Big Rhino having connection problems. He's constantly getting kicked out, so I'm going to constantly send him invites too. Let's see if we can just keep helping the lad out every time I see that. But yeah, 9 seconds for Brian, 6 for the other two above them. I think everyone's going to eventually get penalties here. Jake's doing a really good job, as well as Nick, to keep it clean. That's going to benefit them at the end of the race massively. But here we go once again. Is Kateya going to have a look at Shane again? He might just be too far this time. He's not going to make it stick there. But Brian taking the P3 position now from Querbus. Good drive, Brian. You need to get yourself clear of them now, but you're okay. They're going to all start racking up more penalties. Look after those penalties, guys. You look after your race. But this P1, P2 battle is really good. It's been going on for lap after lap. It's 11 laps. These guys haven't left each other alone. Brilliant driving. Let's climb on board of them, see what they're doing. You can see the wing open there off the McLaren. He's got the advantage. She toes the gap ever so slightly. Oh, big tail whip there by Kateya, losing a lot of time on that. There we go. Nick's got himself his first 3 seconds. So the only 3 drivers without penalties at the moment: Jakes, Taserface and Adrian, as well as Big Rhino. He's too far to make the move now. But let's quickly look at Querbus. He's going to fight back at Brian. Caution, caution. Sector 2. Nope, had a look, but compromised his turn now by trying to stay on the inside. He's not going to have as much of a good exit. So Brian will be safe again on these ones and try and open that gap now through Sector 1 and 2. Just a great battle going on, yeah, between 1 and 2. Look at those rear tires. They must be burning hot. soon as the tires get too hot, you're out of the optimal window, so the back wheels tend to slide around everywhere. And like I said, guys, this track is very heavy on the rear tires. It really heats them up super fast. So your setups come into play massively here. There you go, look at that back end. He's just got no back tire left, and that's only lap 12 on hards. So your setups are crucial. You put up your anti-roll bars too high, then what generally happens is you put a lot of pressure onto the rear tires, and that just eats them away. So you want to try and find the balance of a setup for speed as well as downforce, so that it doesn't mess you around. They are getting some rain, I think, so let's see if that's the case. Where's Brian? Having a fight with Quibus and Boss Otto. They're a three-way battle. Look at these guys go. Boss Otto, Quibus and Brian having a good old right go. There's Brian back into P4. Jake's moving up to P5. Cooper up to P6. I think Quibus has gone into the pits. The only thing I can rate that to. I'm going to take off those penalties for now as well, guys. We're back on the leader. And let's see if we... There, Shane is opening that gap now from Getaye. Like I said to you, those tires. It could also be the rain that was causing the wet. Look at that. They are starting to slide around. So it could be patches of rain on the track, and that's where they lost grip. Jake's having a really good drive, though. He's up to P5 at the moment. No penalties, the crucial thing. Hope you guys are enjoying this Canadian Grand Prix. I sure am. This is such hot driving. Black only 5/10 now away from the dock. Is he going to make a move on him? Let's see. Jump on board with Black. He's got the DRS open. He's going to make the move stick. Yeah, cleared him. But when do you pit for inters? The thing is this. They will tell you that the DRS is no longer active because it's too wet. That's your sign to say, let's go get some tires on. Jake's got his first 3-second penalty. Changing Brian, he's back up to P3. Look at that grip. They're just struggling out there, skating on this tarmac at the moment. That drone shot is stunning. Keycracker in the pits. Oh, massive whip there by Boss Otto, coming in just slightly too hot. Not enough grip with those hard tires at the moment. I think that's why they also started with hards, knowing that there was going to be rain coming. They're trying to get to the rain with one set of tires where mediums might not have made it. Big Rhino back in the game. 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's Mutant Mind. That's going to hurt you. That you can work off on the next pit stop, though, if you do have one. Boss Otto and Brian having a really good go at each other. Boss taking the position back. He's up to P3. Yeah, you don't want to lunge on another driver in this type of weather. The car will just slide right through, take the both of you out. So good driving there by the guys. We're up to P7 now. Nick in the pits. Black up to P9, and that's because Nick's in the pits. Wow, look how wet it is, guys. It's just so tough for them to control the car. Just curious, I'm going to jump on board with the doc. He's in pits now. I just want to see what tires did he come out with. Can we jump on board with him? We should as soon as he crosses that line. He's on inters. There you go. The green line tells you it's intermediate tires. Shane still in P1. Getaye not letting go. He's closed that gap again down to under a second. So he might have just gotten some nice grip back on those tires. Brian back up to P3, still fighting with Boss. 3-second penalty again for Getaye. The rain really coming down in that sector. We saw it now. There he goes into the pits. And that is Boss Otto. Strange thing is, they've still got DRS activated, so it's not raining hard enough according to FIA to switch off the DRS, but these guys are struggling for grip. Look at that. Absolute drifting through the turn there and catching it too. Great drive there, Shane. Yeah, those intermediates are gonna come to life now. You can see it. Look at Nick's making up positions already. I think he's on intermediates too. There it is. So you can see the rain coming down on these screens as well, guys. So this is definitely going to be the thing. All right, let's check the penalty times. You know why? Because that's what Jolly Scottman wants to see. Take that off and let's have a look at that. Wow, look at those penalties, everybody. 3, 9, 12 for Brian. 13 there for Key Cracker. And 13 for Mutant, bearing in mind Mutant had that extra little time penalty as he went through the pit lane. Yeah, comes Shane into the pits, everyone. Oh, 10 seconds for Shane. Couldn't slow it down quick enough. Not going to be happy with that. He was having such a good drive. He's going to dive into his box right there, get himself an intermediate set on, and he's going to be out. But so is Khataya. Wow, these penalties, guys, they're going to change everything for us later on. It's crazy. Jake's, to me, at the moment, having the sterler drive. He's really doing well, making up all those positions. There he goes again, P5 at the moment. Let's quickly have a look at the position changes. I'm pretty sure that you'll see it. Jake's up by 1 from his starting position, but I think he's having a really good drive at the moment. Keeping it clean there. 7 places up for Pruitt. My golly, that is brilliant too. Some lap data for you guys. Upload the lap data. There's your telemetries at the bottom. You get to see their battery life that they got left. Let's quickly jump down to Pruitt. See where's he sitting there in P9. 4 seconds away from Cooper. But on those intermediates, I think he's going to make something stick with that. Jump over to that. Also intermediates for Cooper. So good battle coming up that way. Shane back into P1. However, that penalty. Alright, that's a virtual safety car. So they just have to drop their speed 40% less than their normal racing speed. They'll have deltas on their dashboard that tells them how fast they're allowed to go. So they have to keep their deltas in the green. But that's a virtual safety car. It'll clear up pretty quickly if there's no major things on track. There it is. Let's see when they get racing again, guys. Keep your eye on the top left screen. And if that doesn't go away, keep your eye on the map. As soon as the map's yellow goes away, we know we're back at racing pace. I'm just sticking here with Black at the moment. He's only 5/10 away from Doctor Who, so he's going to want to have a battle with him pretty soon. They're just going to wait for that delta to go away and race pace picking up again or to start. I just want to see is Black going to make use of it. Drive-through penalty for Doctor Who over his delta. And that must have been just as it switched over. That's not going to be fun. Yeah, Mandy, it's just so many penalties at the moment. I called it on Monday already when we had the race on Monday. I could just see it's going to be an absolute high penalty track. It's fast-paced. If you don't hit the turns at the right places, this track punishes you. So, yeah, the guys have got major penalties. Keeping our eye on Black now. He's going to make the move on the dock. Bearing in mind, I don't think they've got DRS. Let's see. No, they don't. He can't open the wing. So this is just going to be raw driving skill and slipstream. Back up to our leader. Shane opening up the gap now, 3.2 seconds. Let's get those penalties back on the board. You guys can see what the penalty difference is. Shane on 13. So he needs to beat Khataya by 4 seconds to win the race. And that being said, he needs to beat Kurbis by 7 seconds to win the race. Oh, so close there with the Ferrari Taser. Getting really close up to the exhaust there of the Williams key cracker. So yeah, Joshua Knott unfortunately out. I thought he had a really good drive. He finished P17 this evening. I think that's what the virtual safety car was about. Unlucky there, Josh. Still a good drive as far as I'm concerned. Everybody else, I'll tell you what, we've got all our 16 drivers still on track, everyone, even in this weather and at Canada. Good drive. Yep, 12 seconds for Brian there, Amy. Brian making a move right now. Have a look at him. He's going after Jakes. Taser taking key cracker. He put himself up to P10. That's a point for his team. Oh, a little bit wide did the Ferrari go in that little hairpin. Lovely English I had there too. Hope you guys enjoyed that. What a drive by these lads. Boss Otto having a look now as well. So close down that chicane. Tough place to overtake. And here comes Jakes and Brian right behind them. Looking to go on the inside. Not having it yet. 3-second penalty, Brett. P9. Got a big gap to the P10 position, so you can afford a penalty or two, but you don't want too much of that. Brian taking the inside move, making it stick there, and he's in P5, passing the Williams. See, Brian's a pretty good driver in the wet. He really doesn't mind the wet. He tends to control the car really well. Fighting now with Kurbis as well, picking up so much pace. Kurbis going out wide. Brian taking the position. He's up to P4. Gonna throw my eye over to Britt for a second here. He's challenging Cooper. Aston Martin trying to take the Mercedes-Benz inside line. Cooper braking later. Compromising the exit maybe, but let's see what he does. 10-second penalty for Adrian there for pit lane. Mutant Mind out of the session. He's just DNF'd. He's crashed. Where did he crash though? That's the question. Just a caution at the moment. Is that the Wall of Champions? Or did they go to pits? Probably in the pits. Yeah, it's only a yellow flag there going into the end of Sector 3 into Sector 1. Three seconds there for Cooper. Britt putting the pressure on Cooper now at the moment, and I think that's what pushes the guys to just overdo it a little bit and cross those lines. Key cracker 16, Adrian 16, Brian 15, and Shane on 13, but that was with a 10-second pit lane penalty, so unfortunate there for Shane. Britt's the guy that's looking to make a move at the moment for Aston Martin, trying to get up to P7 and finding it hard. I think that they're having a really good drive against one another, these Cooper and Britt, so who's going to come on top of this one? Oh, a bit of a wall there by Cooper, slightly nicked the wall. You guys saw that, the tyres hit that side wall. It's a funny chicane that. the first part of the chicane, you can really cut it quite a lot and not get a penalty. But if you cut that second chicane, they just hammer you. Wide again and losing the tail. There's Cooper. Brett making the move on the inside, and he takes P7. We were waiting for that to happen. Something was bound to give, and it did. And Brett came out on top. Jumping straight back to Brian. He was within a tenth, within a second of Bossata losing the ground. Black making up a position now as well. He's up to P10, and that's because Taser's in the pits, I think, and he got a 10-second penalty in the pits too. Shane still P1, our front runner. He's leading the race, guys. He is the championship leader at the moment too, so bear that in mind. I have actually got what I wanted to show you guys on the live screen here now. Have a look at that. That's your constructors that's coming up. You can see who are the constructors and what are their points. But yeah, Racing Bulls at the moment sitting on top there. Aston Martin in second place for constructors, Alpine third, and McLaren fourth. But those guys have got everything to play for, all the way down to 7th place still. So a lot happening with the constructors this season too. Nice changes happening with Cooper again. Cooper is now fighting Nick. Oh, he's fighting Brett, isn't he? Oh, Nick's losing places. He's gone to the pits, has he? No. Yes, he has. Sorry, my apologies. He's just coming out of the pits there, I see. Cooper and Brett still having a fight with one another. Look at Brian. Told you guys he was within a second of that driver. Bossata trying to chase him. He wants to get on the podium. So yeah, pretty interesting about the constructors. Hope you guys enjoy those little graphics. I like giving it to people like that so you can see what's going on, and you can support your favorite drivers and teams. Doctor Who losing the position now. He's in P12. What's happening with Brian? Is he going to make this move? Loads of slipstream you get from this back straight. There you go. Lovely cut there by Brian. That's what I was talking about. You can cut that first curb massively. Oh, didn't know which way to go there, did Brian? So close to each other. Great driving. Keeping it as clean as they can. There's a change coming up. Cooper taking Brett. Brett's got into the pits, I believe. I wonder if it's too wet now for Inters. That could be what they're doing. Brett will tell us though. If he's in there and he comes out and he's on a set of blues, then we know it's going to be full wets that he's chosen. Let's see. No, still Inters. He's just gone for a new set of Inters. Look at the gap Shane's made now. 7.3 seconds on Khataya. Quibus up to P7. Just passing Nick. They're fighting one another at the moment, Nick and Quibus. Oh, they touched. They're both into the wall. Nick, gone. That's a virtual safety car. Nick into the wall. They're having a battle with Quibus. That was on screen. Sure, the guys are going to have a chat about that one. Ouch. That's going to hurt. Nick out of the session. Virtual safety car only, though. Brian up to P2, and that's because people are pitting. Guys are trying to take advantage of a cheap pit stop over here. If you could do a pit stop under the safety car, you save yourself about 12 seconds. So, all good there by him. Stay ahead of him, Brian. Stay ahead of him. Oh, you didn't get him there, did you? I didn't see that now with Brian, and that Ferrari just passed him there. I mean, that... I don't even know what car that was, but he's sliding all over the show, is he? There he is. Drive-through penalty. Speeding under safety car. Who's that for? I've only got a virtual, so who's speeding under safety car? That thing didn't switch over yet. I'm not sure what that one's about. But that's Taser. So it's full safety car. still says virtual for me on the top left screen, but that is a full safety car that I can see there, so really strange. This is going to hurt a lot of guys with penalties now because it's going to bunch the pack up. And that was what I was saying. Okay, look at someone like Doctor Who. He's only got 3 seconds of penalties at the moment, right? The guys in the front have to beat the Doc within 7 or 8 laps, or let's say 6 laps even, depends when they come back on. They have to beat the Doc by 18 seconds, or, you know, Doc's got 3, so by 15 seconds. That's a tall task if you, you know, bunched up again and restarting the race. So penalties really hurt you with this type of thing. Taser sitting with a drive-through penalty as well, and you can only serve that when the race starts. Shane now down to P5, putting on those new tyres, going to P6, Cooper ahead of him. But he served his 10-second penalties. Look at that. He's only got 3 seconds now. That's going to be a major bonus for Shane. Yeah, absolutely, Amy. I can't agree with you more. It's going to be a massive finish to this race. Yeah, my mama wonder. I agree with that too. Once again, let's go, Doc. Keep it clean, and why you keep typing messages and deleting them? I read half that message and I've lost my train of thought here. But yes, I saw something about the Doc, so great Doc. Ooh, okay, there you go. Much better. So it's to say that, like I said with Doc, he's got 3-second penalty. He just has to fight to keep his position as much as he can. And anybody with penalties ahead of him is going to struggle. So, but the guys aren't too bad if you look at the penalties now. 6, 9, 6. So that's about it. Brian, unfortunately, sitting with the majority of them. He's got to make up a really good gap on everybody before the end of the race. But he's a good driver, so it's all to play for. Okay, we've got another lap happening here, so let's just remind all you guys about the, do I have it in here somewhere? I surely do, the drivers. There we go, you wonderful thing. Let's get those points up on the board for you guys again on the right hand side. There you go. You can see the driver standings at the moment for the season. Like I said, only 5 races, including Canada, to go. After this one, only 4 left for the season. Yeah, Boss having the advantage. I totally agree with you there, Osman. And he's a fast driver, we know that. And he's only got a 3-second penalty at the moment. So he's the guy to watch at the moment, everyone. I agree with what Osman's saying. He could just win this whole thing. The trick with Boss is keep it clean. Keep those penalties on 3. You've got a good chance to win this race. Just a reminder to all you guys about the this is the calendar. You'll get to see it now in a second. Let's transfer that over. Take that one away. There we go. Alright guys, that's the calendar. You can see it there on the right hand side. So we're Canada now, Azerbaijan to come, USA next after that, Qatar, our last sprint race for the season, and finishing off at Abu Dhabi as we always do. So a really, really good run still to come for this season, but it's getting tight and we're getting to the end. Safety car in this lap, and we are going back live. When does Brian launch? Let's climb on board. You never want to launch too early over here down this back straight because they get too much slipstream. So he's doing the perfect thing at the moment. There he goes. Caught them napping a bit, did Brian. Good move. Look at that gap, 1.7 seconds already. Jake's coming up to P3 now, having a really good drive tonight as well. Inside move there by the Alpine. But Brian really pulling away quickly there. He's got 7 laps. Or is that 6 laps to go? Oh, massive battle happening here at the moment. Keep your eye on this, guys. Got a ghosted car in the middle there. Not too sure why it's ghosted. That seems to be the likes of Cooper, if I'm not mistaken. Doctor Who. Don't worry about that timing screen. I think there's something wrong with that. They can't be 1 minute 39 behind somebody else. Brian doing a really good job. Pataya not letting up on him. Pataya wants to win this thing, but he has to beat Boss by 6 seconds. Currently, that's not happening yet. Shane, having a look now, making the move on Jakes. P8 at the moment, Quibus. Also having a good fight there with Brett. Brett and Cooper still looking at each other all the time. Adrian taking a position up. He's to P12 for McLaren. Oh, look at that car just hitting the inside line. That's Boss Otter. He hit the wall, lost a bit of tail, I think, there. He's down to P6 at the moment. Shane really trying hard to get back at. Shane might just win this whole thing again, guys. Osmond, what do you think? Boss Otter losing it there, putting himself down to P6 now. I'm just going to wait for the finish line so we can see who lands up where, because it's going to just change all the time. Brian now 1.6 ahead of Getaia. Getaia not letting go of this. 5 seconds back from Getaia is Shane. And he wants to close that gap within 3 seconds of Getaia. Another second penalty. There's now 6 seconds within that. So Shane's looking really good again. As long as Shane gets closer to Getaia, he might have this again. Don't write off the likes of Jakes. He's going to make up good positions too if he stays there with Shane. Guys, I don't know who's going to win this at the moment. I really don't know who's going to win this. Yeah, it's looking more like Shane. I agree with you, Osman. It's looking more like Shane right now. But these guys are having a great drive, aren't they? You got Boss trying to fight his way back now. 2 tenths there behind Cooper. He wants to get back into this race. But wow, it's tough. Cooper going a little bit wide. Allowing Boss to try and have a go at him now. Not to say Cooper is one back. Boss that make the move stick. Not a bad move by Cooper. Getting off the racing line. Get those tires a little bit more wet. Does help a lot when you get back onto the racing line with these intermediates. Otherwise they just burn up. Shane not seeming to make more ground on Getaia at the moment. He's putting away from Jakes. But he doesn't seem to be making inroads on Getaia. Cooper, Brett, Quibus, Black, all of them coming through the ranks here, all the way to P9. Still having a good battle with each other. Brett having a look now. Brian, 3-second penalty is up to 21 seconds now. Oh, just losing so much grip on the rears. You can see it there. Brian struggling on those tires. He didn't pit, so he's going to be struggling with them. Getaia trying to make that gap on him so he can get some clean air. Put a gap between himself and Shane. But he needs to beat Shane by 6 seconds. And currently he's losing time to Shane because he's trying to battle Brian. Taya putting a lot of pressure on Brian at the moment. Brian holding his own here. With all that type of pressure and those old tires, I think he's doing, look at that, he's struggling to keep the rear end. But he is making it work. Jake's losing more time to Shane, 2.8 behind him now. Boss Otter's starting to catch up Jake's. But Shane at the moment to me looks like the man that could win this whole thing. If he keeps his penalties there. If he gets another 3-second penalties, it's going to hurt his chance to be on P1. Alright, Warner Champion's turn. Here we go. 2 laps left. Lap 34 of 35. Querber's taking the position from Brett up to P7 for Haas. Boss up to P4. He just had a move on Jake's. Gone wide again though. Still having a fight there with Jake's. Jake's and Boss going one another at the moment. Still trying to get those positions up. Boss only with 3-second penalties, guys. Remember that. Taya just not able to get past Brian. Brian fending him off pretty good. But look at Shane now, 3.2 seconds behind Taya. So having a good drive there, Shane. I think he might just pip this, everybody. But once again, Jake's as well. Should move up positions as well as Boss. These two are fighting so hard. Look at this. Here comes Boss once more. On Jake's. Trying to take the inside line. Does take it. Spins on the back rear wheel. And there goes Jake's ahead of Boss again. Taya takes P1 now. Brian down to P2. Oh, look at that rear end. He's struggling to keep that car down. Boss up to P4. He's past Jake's again. They're going to still be battling. Brilliant driving by these lads. Look at Cooper coming into the mix. He wants a piece of this fight too. Let's go, boys. Shane only 1 second behind Brian now. He's made up loads of positions, but I want to keep eye on Cooper and Jake's and Boss. They're having a good old battle here at the moment. Brett not too far away from Querbus. Cooper, 3-second penalty. Here we go, everybody. Last back straight. Kutaya leading the race currently. Brett, 3-second penalty. He's up to 12 seconds. Brian, unfortunately, getting hurt by those penalties. 21 tonight. That's going to drop him down the list. Taya crosses the line first. Not to say he's going to be the race winner, but here we go. Watch those names change. Shane, P1 tonight, everybody. Taya, P2 currently. Brian, P3. Waiting for Boston to cross the line. They will take positions as well. Boss goes up to P2. Taya down to P3. Look at Jake's up to P4. Quippers P5. Great driving, everybody. I told you those penalties are going to change everything. That's going to be your P1, P2, and P3 tonight. Shane putting it back there this evening, serving that 10-second penalty in the pits, making that race count for him. He's in P1, 4 seconds ahead of Boss Otter, and then Taya in the McLaren, third podium spot for him tonight. Well done, guys. Great drive. Only one safety car in this tough condition. I mean, this went into a rain race. These guys held their own, so really proud of them. Well done to all the drivers. Ooh, that is it. That is it. Wow. Congratulations to Shane, everyone. He is our Canadian winner. And his name will go up onto the board. AMF1, Brewitt gets driver of the day according to the game. But Shane gets the actual win this evening. Well, there you guys have it. Race winner Shane, the Canadian. That's a great way to spell Canadian, isn't it? Let's just fix that up for you guys so you don't get upset with me. But the Canadian GP25 race winner. Congrats, Shane. Really big one there by you. And that's it, everyone. That's how we do it. Let's quickly have a look at these standings. Best lap time, 112.3 there by Shane. Boss, 112.6, 112.7 by Khatea. 25 points for Shane again. That's going to help his constructors totally, as well as his own personal championship points. Look at all those eyes and emojis. Love it, guys. Guys, thanks for sticking with me tonight. That was loads of fun, as always. But that's the Canadian Grand Prix done and dusted. Tell you guys what, let's just quickly have a look at, before I let everybody go. There it is one more time. That is your calendar. So yeah, Canada done. Won by Shane this evening, round 9, round 10. Azerbaijan, what a track. It's going to be a good week next week, the 26th of March. Austin, Texas, 2nd of April, round 11. Qatar is going to be the 12th round that we have. That's a sprint race. Our final one for the year, 9th of April. And finishing on the 16th at Abu Dhabi, the Yas Marina circuit. And that's round 13. So, yeah, everything to play for. Hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. I enjoyed giving it to you guys and commentating for you as always. So, until we see you guys next week, you take care of one another, be safe, and have a good weekend. Bye!